Mr. Anthony Hawkington. Anthony Hawkington, probably pretty good at making a spaghetti. Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. Hello, forcing it. Spaghetti, 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 macaroni, 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 macaroni. Vauxhall went on a walk today. Some girls were skateboarding. One of them was teaching the other how to keep their balance. And Vauxhall's child said, "She's bad at skateboarding." Well, it must be true then. It's probably true if she said it. Helicopter, 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 hello, hello, helicopter, 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 helicopter. Forcing it, you wrote the same word twice. Didn't you? Didn't you write the same word twice? Because I think the Italian way to say spaghetti would be spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. Like that. Spaghetti. Honestly, the way that I would represent that in text is to just write spaghetti without the I at the end. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Pasta fagiolo. Rigatoni. Macaroni. Forcing it, I do the same thing, because these are mainly the words that I say when I'm doing my pretend Italian accent. A spaghetti, a spaghetti, somebody touch my spaghetti, somebody touch my spaghetti. Has anyone ever touched your spaghetti? Make sure you have consent before touching someone else's spaghetti. It's important. Please. Somebody touch my spaghetti. Hello, the Uzi. Hello, the Uzi. People coming out in the chat. Coming out hard against spaghetti. That was not unexpected. I feel attacked. I feel attacked right now. Thank you for following the Uzi. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Hell Zone. Spaghetti. 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 Skittles. 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 Okay. At least Lobster Lagoon. Now this is the part that's actually pretty contentious, is that when I get pasta, I will get the whole grain pasta, the whole wheat pasta, because it makes me feel better about eating pasta in general, which is not very healthy for you. So it's like my little buffer that I have between me and the pasta, between me and just unmitigated whole wheat, white carb. So all these, just all that. Hello, Yoth. Hello, Yoth. That's good forcing it. You gotta do your cooking by the book. If you don't, the pasta might turn out crazy. You gotta do your cooking by the book. Cooking by the book, cooking by the book, cooking by the book, cooking by the book. Yes, you can't be lazy. If you use another recipe, the pasta might turn out crazy. Bumblebee. 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 Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Forcing it, you hear a gong. That's bizarre. There's no gong. Everyone else would agree. They didn't hear a gong. It must only be you. Must only be you. Bumblebee, 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 Pixelian, you are more than welcome to post that in the Discord. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Hello, Flaming Delta. It's going well. How about you? How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? Are we... How many folks in the chat are suffering because of the hour difference? The hour difference right now. I would imagine it's everyone, because the people who are not, the people who are probably, who don't observe daylight savings time are here, and they're like, why is this going on an hour earlier than I expected? I think that's how it works. I think that's how it would shake out. Bumblebee, 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 Elshenter, save us. Elshenter, save us. Welcome. Welcome to you. How are you today? Elshenter. Elshenter. I'm doing well as well. I'm also doing well. I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. El Shender. Would it be El Shender? I do like to pronounce people's names correctly, so please correct me. Well then I am the fool. Then I am the fool. El Shender. Hello. El Shender. No one else heard it forcing it. You're the only one who heard it. Nobody else heard the ding dong. No one else heard it but you. But is the gong distracting to people, or is it enjoyable? I can turn the gong off. These are binaural beats being DJ'd for you. Live binaural beats. DJ Hillzone here. With the binaural beats. For your feets. But they're not for your feet. Very cool. I'm gonna look at that right now. I'm actually gonna look at that right now. I love that house. It's very cute. I like the open window design. If you notice by watching me when I do our Minecraft streams, most of the time I just really enjoy I just like putting windows on things. I like putting windows on a lot of things. I would live in a place that was only windows. But probably not if I were living in an apartment where there were other people, like, right there, because that's weird. Windows are very expensive in real life. Very expensive, Douglas. They're very expensive, Douglas. Windows are remarkably more expensive than most other materials used to build things. be fair forcing it. I think you are more knowledgeable on the subject than I am, because the only things that I know about home ownership and the expenses associated with it are the things that I've learned from watching television shows that involve building homes or maintaining homes, and then just sort of fantasizing about the dream of home ownership. That's as far as I'll get in my life, I think. Coconut. 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 Oh, I'm sorry, Pixelian. I'll change the word. I will change the word to pineapple. 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 Hopefully you're not allergic to pineapple. 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 I've heard some people say that when you own a home, it's the reason it's scary is because, like, the home should not exist. Like, it should not exist normally. And that the elements are conspiring to destroy it one by one. And that's why it takes so much effort and expense to maintain a house, because it's like it will erode over time. It will be attacked by the elements. Your home is a ticking time bomb waiting to not be there. But that's okay. Well, that's why it's my goal to live in a tree. I think the startup cost is much lower, I think. Just sort of hollow out the tree and climb in there. Get my acorns, stuff them in the mouth, and just sort of curl up for the winter. I can do the streams from there. I can do the streams from the tree. I just have to get an internet connection. And that's it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good plan. 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 Pineapple. 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 Thank you for following Crostibante. Thank you for following and welcome to the house. Pineapple. Did you know that a pineapple is actually a nut? Did you know that a pineapple is actually a nut and not a fruit? It sounds too crazy to be true. Because it is. It's actually a pineapple. It's actually a fruit. Why would you believe me when I said that? Why would you believe it was a nut? That's such a silly thing to think. Do you own a house forcing it? Do you own a house? That's all I can afford. Chocolate. 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 Oh wow. Congratulations, forcing it. You are the millennial success story I've been hearing about. Alejandro Gomez. Thank you for following. Alejandro Gomez. Welcome to the Hell Zone. Chocolate only needs 50% cocoa to be considered a dark chocolate. I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, if you had to, if you have to cut it off somewhere. Matthew Rubin. Thank you for following and welcome to the Hell Zone. To the Hell Zone. To the Hell Zone. Chocolate. 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 Oh, hello, Kaufman. Hello, Kaufman. Kaufman. Hello, Kaufman. How are you today, Kaufman? Oh, Matthew Rubin. It's true. Today is Pi Day. It is Pi Day. Happy Pi Day to everyone. 314. I can't believe. I cannot believe we missed 311 Day. 311 Day passed, and I didn't even recommend. I did not make a reference to the song "Autumn Is the Color of My Energy" even one time. Amber is the color of my energy. Not autumn. Yes, I didn't even listen to Beautiful Disaster. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? In fact, 311 Day was when we had the cursed magic stream. So it was a terrible 311 today. Apparently, 311 also was the 1 year anniversary of COVID. Yes, forcing it. The bell rings every time. Every time I get a treat. But when I hear the bell, I start salivating. It's my choice. I think about the food and then I want to salivate. It's my choice. Technical. I should do like some kind of subliminal message thing. Like if the bell rings, I should be like subscribe, and then it'll be like every time people hear a bell, they're like, I should subscribe to the Hell Zone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think so actually. Yeah. Skittles. There will be plenty of time for infinite SpongeBob references now that our Minecraft server has a gigantic SpongeBob looming over them at all times. Pizza. You're a pizza. I'm gonna eat you. You're a pizza. 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 Pizza. Synthetic. It's not just a boulder. 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 It's a rock. 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 The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. The pioneers, they used to ride these babies for miles. Thank you for following. BNME. Welcome to the Hell Zone. I missed the gong. I forgot to do the subliminal message. I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time. Tortilla. Chalet BBQ sauce dip container and a rolled up tortilla. Interesting. But I don't know what a Swiss Chalet BBQ sauce is. But I have been known on, let's say, on the day before grocery day to just be like, hey, what's for lunch today? This tortilla is for lunch today. We're gonna eat this tortilla today for lunch. Tortilla. Oh, Swiss Chalet. Swiss Chalet must be a Canadian thing then. Swiss Chalet must be like a Canadian thing because it rings 0 bells for me. I'd say voxel. Bread and butter is the that's the bread and butter of food, I would say. Bread and butter. Now, here's my problem. What do you do when you run out of bread? What do you do when you run out of bread? When we go to the grocery store, we try to do it not very often, to not leave the house, because of COVID and all that. So we'll go grocery shopping every, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks maybe. And we'll buy a couple loaves of bread, and we'll put all of them except for one into the freezer. And so we'll de-thaw a loaf of bread at a time. But then it's subscribe to the Hell Zone. Then it's what do you do when you run out? What do you do? I guess you gotta go get more, right? I guess you gotta go get more. I guess you have to get more. Oh well, look who's Miss Healthy Pants over here. Miss Healthy Pants, able to resist the siren call of bread. Hello, Mahona. Hello, Mahona. How are you today? How are you today? I'm doing well. Coconut. I always try to get the kind of like the whole wheat bread, which tastes worse, which I think that's why it's healthier for you, because by the fact that it tastes worse, you're going to eat less of it. And so that's kind of how it is. Bread inflames joints. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I was not aware that that's an effect. No, I don't eat whole wheat bread because it tastes better. I eat it because it was recommended by a doctor, and who am I to disagree? And on top of that, the aforementioned reason where it tastes worse, so I'll eat less of it, I guess. Where I'll be like, well, maybe I would rather starve than have this whole wheat bread, actually. If I had my choice of bread, I'd go with good sourdough. when I was younger, I loved bagels. I loved bagels, 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 bagels. Nowadays, I eat a bagel and my body's like, listen, bud, we can't keep doing this. And there you go. And that's the end of it. So no more bagels. No more bagels. I could say that. I could say that, Mr. Ono. I could say that. Chris Farley. 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 Is it a gluten thing? A gluten thing? Gluten, 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 gluten. Gluten, 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 gluten. Ah, okay. That makes sense. You could have gluten-free bread, gluten-free. Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Pure yolk grilled cheeses, whisk eggs, and put through a fine sifter, separating the little white thing in the eggs. Fry it and cook it, your grilled cheese. Once done, open it and slide your little egg in there and enjoy. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. The little white thing in the eggs. Are you talking about the egg whites? What is the little white thing in the eggs? The shell. To get the shell in there. Skittles, 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 pure white appendage attached to the yellow yolk, and if you cook that, your egg textures won't be the same. Voxel calls it the Charlesay, the Chalamet, the Timothy Chalamet. I believe that's the eggs, Timothy Chalamet, according to Voxel. And that's your problem right there. You got a classic Timothy Chalamet problem. Would you consider coffee pot to be like I think like a trigger word? Is that what you mean? Coffee pot. I think that one works. I think that works. Coffee pot. 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 Rubbery membrane. 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 A rubbery membrane. 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 rubbery membrane, rubbery membrane, rubbery membrane, rubbery membrane, rubbery, 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 rubbery membrane, 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 rubbery membrane. I know y'all, I just cooked the eggs. Maybe I'm a barbarian. I just cooked the damn eggs. Captions, 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 captions. I'm gonna need a little bit of help pronouncing that. That just looks like a couple of letters to me. Kiev, or is it Kiev? Is it like Kiev or Kiev? Subscribe to the Hill Zone. Is it like Kiev or Kiev? Okay, so then it is Kiev, right? Kiev, 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 Kiev. Well, forcing it, that is good tool. I've heard of honey glazed meat, of some, maybe like honey glazed ham, perhaps. I don't eat either of those things. I don't eat a roast beast. I do not eat a roast beast. But I do eat non-meat things. Roast beast, 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 roast beast. That's what it's called, right? Let's see if we can switch it up. Let's see if we can switch it up. Sounds pretty similar to me. Kind of a different feel to this one. This one's more intense. Good night, Mahorner. Good night, and hello to Logan, and Brady Brightmore. And Voxel. Good night. It's a rotating door. Mahorner and Voxel are leaving. And Logan, Sir Ellie, and Brady Brightmore are here. Oh, okay. A word trace of roast beast. Let's go. The word roast beast. R-O-A-S-T. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Brady, that you're in a hospital bed. Beast. B-E-A-S-T. Thank you for following. I hope you're alright. Well, obviously probably not, but I hope you are relatively. Oh, the old COVID thing. Subscribe to the Hill Zone. Just a little bit of subliminal messaging there. Well, I hope that you heal up, okay? I hope you heal up and that you get better. I hope you heal up and get better. Yeah, 5 a.m. is the England time. That makes sense. Whisk. Listen to the binaural sounds, the mic brushing, the sound of my voice. And try to imagine yourself in a different place, perhaps a better place, like hell. For instance, bubble pop. Wow, what an amazing coincidence. Strange how that works out, isn't it? Strange how that works out. I would not be surprised, Brady. I would not be surprised. Chris. crisp, 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 crisp. That's right. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the chips. Follow the chips. The fish and chips. Close. 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 Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Close. 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 Captions. 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 Critical. 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 Well, Brady, I know that you're in pain, you're suffering right now. Just try to relax, okay? Just try to relax, alright? Just try to relax. Relax. Relax, everyone. Relax. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. 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 Ska, 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 ska. Hello, Foxy. Hello, Foxy. Hello. Hello to you, Foxy. Ska, 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 ASMR reaction. The meridian response, as it is, since I was young, but it wasn't until like recently that it's been like a thing on YouTube and stuff like that. So it was more like when you watch it, you're just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's what that is, right? That's what that is. It's supposed to, Foxy. It's supposed to. Is it? If it's a bad feeling, though, I can change it. I can change it. We can alter depending on our mood. We can alter the sound depending on how we feel. Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Hello, Jeffy. Hello, Jeffy. Hello, Jeffy. Let's do a water sip. Also is nice audio as well. Hello, J-Rod. Hello to you, J-Rod. Hello, J-Rod. Hello, J-Rod. That's okay, J-Rod, no problem. Hypnose. 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 Hypnos. 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 Oh, I know Scalier. He's the great god of sleep, and he's in Hades. Obviously, I am a well-read, learned person who already knew about Hypnos from before the game Hades, but it's not like I learned it just by playing that game. It's not like that was my introduction to the great god of sleep. Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Hypnos. 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 I think to be hypnotized, it requires a desire to be hypnotized. It desires you have to want to be hypnotized. You have to be susceptible in your mind to the idea of hypnosis. You have to accept it. You can't be repellent of the idea. You have to turn off that subscribe to the hell zone. You have to turn off that part of your brain that rejects those ideas, in order to be hypnotized. And if you want to be hypnotized, really, kind of anything can do it. I understand, J-Rod. I have a very powerful brain as well. At least 79,000 IQ is what I've been told for me, and I said, oh, is it that low? Okay, I guess so. Inside of a jar that is like kind of like screwed into your head through like a some sort of interlocking device. That's what I usually do. I usually keep it up there, and then sometimes I'll have to like, you know, unscrew it and put it down somewhere just to like rest it. You know, like when you go to bed or something like that. Sometimes I'll keep it in my belly, like a Modoc. Silence. 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 That was Krang. That was Krang you're thinking of. Oh yes, Foxy, you are a very important person. That's what it is. You're a very important person, Foxy. Silence. 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 Violence. Silence. 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 Violence. Silence. 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 Violence. Silence. 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 Violence. Silence. 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 Violence. Silence. 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 Violence. Alright, I'll see you later, Foxy. Silence. 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 Violence. Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Salt. 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 Oh, J-Rod, you got the wrong subliminal message. Salt. 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 Scratch. 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 Burrito. 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 Arminator Gamer. Hello. Hello to you. How are you doing today? Burrito. 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 Thank you for following Arminator Gator. Burrito. Bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee. Arminator. Thank you. I don't know what an ASMR show is. I don't know if those actually exist. But thank you. I appreciate that. Bumblebee, 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 I don't know, I think I'd consider doing that. I'd consider going to like some like rich person's like a mansion who's like having an ASMR party where just everyone gathers together and then they get tingles. It's like an eyes wide shut thing, almost. Sounds great. Blindfold me, send me in there. I'll be the piano player. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. That's great. That's great. I love putting people to sleep. I love to put people to sleep. If you feel like going to sleep, you go for it. Bumblebee, 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 Monse, thank you for following. Thank you for following and welcome to the Hell Zone. Thank you for following and welcome to the Hell Zone. Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. You've been learning new languages. That's awesome. It's always great to learn new languages. Mysticals, 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 mysticals. Thank you for following. Thank you for following and welcome to the Hell Zone. Welcome to the Hell Zone, mysticals. You are welcome to. You are welcome to Brady. Brady, you are welcome to. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. That looks like perhaps Swedish to me. That looks like it could be Swedish because of the thing over the polenta, 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 polenta. Zdravo, zdravo, zdravo. That sounds Russian to me, but I don't know if that's because it's just how my mouth naturally said that. Yeah, that's the final guess. Pineapple, 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 pineapple. Slovenian. Okay, well, in the ballpark, but different language. Pineapple, 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 pineapple. Tippity tappity, 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 tippity tappity. Tippity tappity, 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 tippity tappity. Hiei. Well, Hiei is a beloved character from Yu Yu Hakusho. So I'm going to say that is. I don't know. I have no idea. Tippity tappity, 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 tippity tappity. I don't know any Finnish. I don't know if I've heard any Finnish. Tear, 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 or terre. Or terre. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just guess because in the area, in that general area, it could be Dutch. I'm just gonna throw out a guess of Dutch. Tippity tappity, tippity tappity, tippity tappity, tippity tappity, tippity tappity, tippity tappity. Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Tippity tappity, 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 tippity tappity. Dutch is hello, hello. So Terry is not anything like that. So probably not even Dutch or close to that. I don't know. I could go Turkish. Turkish. Tippity tappity, 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 tippity tappity. There's only 128. There's only, yeah, I'll take a 50-50 on that. Tippity tappity, 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 tippity tappity. Oh, Latvia or Estonia. See, that one of the bad things about me being a foolish American is that I don't know if I could identify those two, one from the other, in any capacity. So I'm gonna say Latvia. Latvia. Tippity tappity, 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 just kidding. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. 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 I put everyone to sleep. It's quite possible. There are times when I will be just alone here in the chat, and everybody else is just vibing or asleep. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. But I keep doing it because people are oftentimes awake and just listening. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity 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 tippity tappity. Logan's here. Hello, Loki. Just hanging out. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. It's exactly what I mean. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity 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 tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Oh, Logan. Sorry about that. I hate those. Those hurt so much. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Tippity tappity 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 tippity tappity. Tippity tappity 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 tippity tappity. That would probably be good to check. Yeah. Tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity tippity tappity. Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Moby wants the bass microphone. Moby wants the bass microphone. Sorry, this is the best one I got. The only one I have. That's good. Good Loki looking. I'm glad. For the Krusty Krab. For the Krusty Krab. Did you find out the secret recipe? For the Krusty Krab. For the Krusty Krab. The Krabby Patty. The Krabby Patty. Oh, for New York style pizza. New York style pizza. New York style pizza. New York styled pizza. New York style 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 pizza. Well, don't just leave us in suspense. What's the secret? fantasy, 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 fantasy. Fantasia, 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 fantasy, fantasy, fantasy. Fantasy, 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 fantasy. Fantasy, fantasy, fantasy. Subscribe to the Hell Zone. Fantasy, 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 fantasy. Fantasia, 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 fantasy, 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 fantasy. Fantasy, 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 fantasy. Fantasia, 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 fantasy. Fantasy, 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 fantasy. Fantasy, 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 fantasy. I'm sorry to hear that, Logan. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're. Are you dead on the floor now? Are you now dead on the floor? If so, I admire your commitment to typing comments in Twitch chat. Laguna, 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 Laguna is that's Squall's dad from Final Fantasy VIII. Laguna, 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 the man with the machine gun. Laguna, 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 Laguna,